All right. Mental health moment.
Had to woosah.
Yeah,
for my
after
own
that
mental
last
health.
one. After that last one.
Woosah. Look,
pressure got all up and everything. Remember your pressure points.
Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, mental health moment.
Yeah.
So this is always, I'm just so proud of how many of these professional athletes are being so candid. And as Pastor Mike Todd, shout out to Transformation Nation, being hot, honest, open, and transparent about their situations, and the vulnerability that they're allowing themselves to show to the world is commendable.
Yeah.
And so that's what our mental health moment is about. People who are stepping up to the plate and sharing their journeys. And so we have Andrelton Simmons, who is a baseball player, who has he opted out of this year. Golden Glove shortstop he is even, but he opted out of 2020, and it was COVID related, but it wasn't COVID related, if that makes sense. So his whole thing was when they started talking about how they were going to have to do because he played, and then it was like right before they started the playoffs, he was like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
And so he said that them talking about how they were going to bubble them up, how they had done the NBA, put him in a place. He was depressed.
Yeah.
Suicidal even. Thinking like, if I go and I sit in this bubble, I'm gonna kill myself. But the wherewithal and the self-awareness to say, this is how this is making me feel, and I need to deal with it, versus, especially in sports, what you said is what, suck it up, you'll be okay. Yeah. Go play. Playing is the main thing. Right. I just was watching a show that I love, and an individual on the show got a concussion. And she was gonna go do what she would do what caused the concussion again 2 days later. And she was like, I'm good. This is my life. What else do I have? Yeah. That mindset is not what you want because your life matters.
Right.
And so I say that to say, like, that's the mindset that they have. Even if I'm feeling bad or sad or depressed, most of them would have went on the journey. So I commend him.
Yeah.
For being self-aware.
Right.
And what I tell my patients and clients all the time is recognition is huge. Big first step. Acknowledgement is like the ginormous step.
Yeah.
That you can speak it and say, this is something's not right. And I need to address this and deal with this.
Right.
Love it. So kudos to Andrelton Simmons for making that announcement for himself, that he wasn't in a good space and he needed to step away. And it saved his life.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're going to be real, we're not going to sugarcoat this. It saved his life.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes, somebody really self-aware to understand themselves enough to know, like, with all of the pressure that comes along with sport, like to play and to, and we talked about, me feeling that pressure my senior year of college. Like it takes some self-awareness, and it takes some courage to say, you know what, forget what y'all talking about. This ain't good for me. I gotta go.
Right. I mean, they were, I think, and if we want to put this in even greater context, his team was pretty close to making it to the playoffs. He's one of their top players.
Yeah.
And so what you said, courage, because the courage to walk away from the pressure of knowing that your absence will pretty much seal the deal for them not to make it to the playoffs.
Right.
Woo! So again, like, I am way proud of him for not only that moment when he made that tough decision and he walked away to go get help, because he did. He went and he sought therapy, and he talked about how that made him feel better, and that's great. So I'm just love it, Andrelton.
Yeah,
love it. Yeah,
shout out to him
for sure.
All right, feel good final thought,
man.
Bills Mafia.
Listen, I've been trying to do this story for how long now?
Right, it's been a few weeks now.
It's been a few weeks. Listen. But they breaking table sells. Right. Yes.
So I'll go with the first story that I heard about Bills Mafia. Not the first story, because I've been hearing about Bills Mafia for forever. But I didn't realize up until recently that they are an actual organization. And one of the things that I saw them do is that one of a huge Bills fan completed his last round of chemo, and at the end they go and they ring the bell.
Yes.
And one of the big things that Bills Mafia they do is they like to jump through tables. So Bills Mafia came up to the hospital, or the I don't know if it was a hospital, but the place where he had his last treatment.
Right.
And they brought and set up the table. They gave him a Bills helmet and a Bills jersey, and he got to jump through the table before he got to go ring the bell. So
love it.
I thought that was super cool, that they actually became an organization and that they're actually doing things, to better the lives of people. Like, they're not just fans. They are
right. No, they do way. Yeah. I mean, I'm reading now, just Ryan Fitzpatrick's mom died and they came to the table for her. They started donating like $14 at a time. And so I mean, they said they $15,000 to the Concussion Legacy Foundation. Was because it was an influx of $14 for him because he wore number 14.
Yeah.
So and then we know if you watched anything about the playoffs this year, how they came forward for Lamar Jackson, and the Bills Mafia raised 100,000.
It was something crazy. It was over
350,000.
Yeah,
it was
something like that.
It's like $350,000 for his foundation, for his nonprofit. And so I love this. Every team needs this. Every team, because so what happened was this was just fans on their own. And then the organization came to them and was like, look, we want to partner with you all in this. So they formed an organization together, the fans and the team. Every city needs this.
Yeah.
If they can do it in Buffalo,
they can do it everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this idea of especially, I mean, we know that the players don't need these things, but it's the thought behind it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and it doesn't go to them, it goes to their charities, like the story you told, that had nothing to do with a player. So, I'm sure we could probably find tons of stories about just things like they've done. And so I think this is something that every city needs to really seriously consider doing. I love it. So that's definitely a feel good final thought.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Like, hey,
definitely brings a smile to your face.
Absolutely. So to the Bills Mafia, y'all the best.
Yeah.
Love it. For sure. Love it.
All right. Show picks. What you watching?
What am I not watching? I don't know what's happening. Like, literally, my TV watching is just amped. I think because all of the things that I've been like behind the scenes trying to get done for New Breed Works, and then and so that stuff finally kind of slowing down. And so I was just like, yesterday I just spazzed out all day, and so that's when I literally spent all day watching this show.
Okay.
Firefly Lane. It's about two girls who meet as teenagers when the one moves into their neighborhood, and their journey through life together as best friends so it's present. 2003 is the present day when it starts, and that is when they're 40.
Okay.
She's 43, one's 42, but in their 40s. And so just their journey as friends. One's a very famous person, and the other one's a very nerdy person. So it's just really good. It touches on a lot of different subjects, because we're talking about from the 70s, or from the 70s all the way up to the 2000s, pretty much.
Okay. That sounds like a good one.
Oh, it is. It's pretty good. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good.
All right, mine is a reiteration. And I'm reiterating it because season 4, I saw the trailer for it. Season 4 is going to be amazing.
Is this
Snowfall.
One of these dope? I was about to say this one of these dope shows.
Well, so I think, and we talked about this before, like, because it's kind of chronicling history, and it's viewing it from all vantages, like, like John Singleton just really outdid himself with creating this show, and God rest his soul.
That makes me sad.
Yeah. They have not disappointed the writers who and the executive producers who had to take over.
Yeah.
They have, I'm sure he is up in heaven smiling, about them continuing his legacy in this way. So
good.
If you have not seen Snowfall, it is on Hulu. Go binge it.
Don't give me something else to watch. I tell you. I'm waiting on my show to come back. Look, I ain't been on Hulu because I'm waiting on one show.
Oh, Queen Sugar.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming back in March.
I'm waiting on that.
That's it. Look, that's it.
I'm waiting on that Queen Sugar.
Yes.
But man, this is the end of episode 98. I swear it's going by fast.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to
Go ahead.
Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to shout out to my guy Charlie Richards. Charlie Richards and I played football together at Howard, and through the J-Boy episode, he had sent me a message and like, man, I didn't know you had a podcast, man. This is dope. And I was like, oh man, thank you.
Oh.
So I truly, I appreciate it whenever somebody like shows us love and say that they listen and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So I really, really want to thank you guys for listening. For those of you continuing to listen, for those of you who are new here now, just by, the extension of some of the guests we've had, or you might have just seen us somewhere. We truly appreciate the love. We're going to continue to grow this thing.
Yeah. We got a guest next week.
Right. Yeah. I'm excited about this one because he's probably my cousin. Everybody from DC, my cousin.
Everybody, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody from DC, your cousin. So it's gonna be a good one next week.
Yeah.
So,
but if you guys, want to reach out to us, certainly email us at fieldthe2realpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to link with us on Instagram, fieldthe2realpodcast, at fieldthe2realpodcast. Hit us up on the Twitters. Field
in the Twitter sphere.
Right. Field2P1. Go to our YouTube page. Like, share, subscribe, watch, comment some more.
Right.
Hit the like button.
Hey.
Yeah.
Just want to know what y'all think.
We truly appreciate that. We getting a little better with our YouTube numbers. So, for those of you who have been going and tuning in, like, we truly appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely go to our Facebook page.
You just
to the real
you and their Facebook page.
Yeah, Lord. I got problems with trying to keep up with IG, Facebook. Lord,
Facebook, yeah.
But did I miss something?
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
No, email.
Huh?
Did you say that? Did you say email?
That was the first. Yeah, email was the first.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't hear.
Yeah, I usually
it's at the end typically. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, we good.
As always, we love you guys. Peace.
Now put the cameras on me. 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 Put the cameras on me.